Greetings to all melanated people all around the world. It's really a joy and a pleasure. It's a blessing to be out here in nature and with the sun shining and bring light energy to all people all around the world. And I'm really blessed to come to know the greatest mystery that can never be known intellectually, that it must be experienced, and it has become my experience. And I know for sure, I'm 100% sure, that those who resonate with this message and put what I am saying to the test, those who would look beyond the little grammatical errors and whether I'm speaking proper English or not, those who would look beyond all of that and would only focus on what I am trying to bring across to a people, because it is not many who are wise and so on in their own way that does come into this place of grace. Many times it is those who can't even speak. That's why when you read about Moses, which is basically a state of consciousness, which I would have experienced a lot of those mind states. That's why I can tell you that. Many times there were men who were eloquent, but there were men who were honest and true. And when I say men, I'm not speaking about secular history. I'm speaking about those who would have the experience within their life. Because when you read about Moses and all these characters in the Bible, they are basically personification of your own human imagination. Because everything first a thought, everything must first be imagined. Okay? So, with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to speak about the people of the sun. Not the S-O-N, but the S-U-N. And why we as melanated people should be the happiest people upon the face of the earth. Because there's a law of polarity where everything has its opposite. So if there's melanated people upon the face of the earth, there must be people who have melanin also, but not as much melanin as melanated people, and they will react the opposite way. Therefore, there must be a people who would love nature, align themselves with nature and gravitate towards nature. And there must be a people who would hybrid or crossbreed everything. There must be a people who would go into genetic engineering. So there must always be the opposite. There must be a people who be like, for example, I'm a very loud person and most black people, they're loud. And then there must be a people who are quiet. Okay? And so some people bring across their message in different ways, because there are people who would bring across their message in a very calm way, and there's people might bring across their message in a very vibrant way. For example, you might find a preacher preaching in his church. He might be very vibrant and charismatic, especially a black preacher. But white preacher, he might be very much smooth. Like Joel Osteen, his name? Something like he. Like Osteen and T.D. Jakes. I'm just going to use those two persons. Okay? I know there are many people who might be against these men. I'm just using an example. Right? So there's always the opposite. Therefore, if there's a people of the sun, there also must be the opposite also. And without the S-U-N, there is no life. And if you look around, and you look at a vehicle, you look at an airplane, you look at a jet, even the space shuttle, they have something or an energy that is powering them to move them into whatever location they must move into. And so the vehicle has a battery that powers it. So to the earth has the sun, and the sun is what powers the earth. And that's how the trees get their nutrients. And that's how everything comes into being upon the face of the earth. So basically when the Bible tells you that the sun rules the day, it is a fact, the sun rules the day. That's why there cannot be a day without the sun. So all who want to be Seventh-day Adventists, they continue to fool themselves. And do not realize that they just give names to the same one day, Sunday. So the people who are closest to the sun are the melanated ones, black people. Therefore, if we are the closest people to the sun, and the sun, the S-U-N, without the sun there is no life, and without your own human imagination there isn't anything made that was made, it means that the S-U-N parallels your thoughts. Then it means that God is expressing himself in the greatest way through the sun. And the sun is a symbol of the thoughts. Because your thoughts is what is creating your reality. Your belief system is what is creating your reality. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And whatever the sun shines upon, it means what that fruit would bring, what that tree, would bring forth, what fruit it would bring forth. Because it's been powered. It's been empowered. And so you have to use your thoughts to empower you. As the sun empowers the plants to bring forth fruit to feed us, to clothe us, to provide for us. So who want to believe that Jesus Christ as a man 2,000 years ago is the provider and the healer and the great physician and all of that? They're missing what nature is teaching. They're missing in discovering the true identity and who they are. So my brother and my sisters, it's not just about talking about melanin and speaking about we are the Hebrew. No. A Hebrew child is anyone who comes to his or her true identity. It's only when you come to your true divinity and you start to create your reality consciously. Outside of that is intellect. Because you can't receive a message unless one be sent. And you can't have faith outside of hearing. And you can't hear without a preacher or messenger. Messenger is speaking about. Don't get caught up with the word preacher, messenger. One who have had force and experience. One who have experienced the born again experience, which is the rising of the sun in a rising of the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N. You can't know that intellectually. It must be experienced. And the divine law of reproduction is that every seed and every species will always reproduce after its own kind. So if what I'm saying is the truth, and you resonate with me and you believe and you put what I'm saying to work in your life, it's only a matter of time that I will be receiving all kind of testimonials. Because you have to remember, a chicken will take 21 days to hatch. But a sheep or goat might take 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 months. And a human being will take 9 months. A horse or donkey might take 12 months. So everything has its own time and its own season to manifest itself. That's why Habakkuk says, if the vision tarry, wait. Wait, no man, wait. Don't rush the brush. See the thing through your mind's eye. Go to the end. See it already done. It's a finished work. That's why he said it is finished. When you understand your body to be the cross, And your skull to be Golgotha, you say, man, it's finished. Everything already done. It's already yours. Forget about it, drop it. You can't hold the seed in your hand and expect fruit. Man, you sow the seed. And when you sow the seed in the earth, I'm showing you in the natural. When you sow the seed in the earth, you don't go sleeping and wondering how much fruit gonna come from the tree? Or if it gonna grow or not? You leave that to the sun and the rain. And then you get your harvest. So too, when you believe in the God within yourself, and you go into the real true cultivation, the real agriculture, the real horticulture, whichever name, and then you will get the true result. So my brothers and my sisters, it is not just about saying you are the people of the sun, but you have to be the people of the sun. And how are you going to be the people of the sun? You have to believe in the S-U-N that is within you, and not just the S-U-N that is above you. So with that being said, my brothers and my sisters, you have to realize, as it is above, so below. As it is without, so within. So with that being said, I want to give you the sign of the eye, the one eye, Matthew 6:22, which is the sign of the rising sun, the sun that will rise within you. And whatever you imagine, it can come and would come to pass in your life, because you will have experienced an awakened imagination, and the S-U-N is what will awake you every morning, and the S-U-N is what will put you to sleep every night. My brothers, I'm saying that so deep, I could go on and on, but end here. I say peace, love you, I'm out. Believe in the S-U-N in your being. Love you.